Doesn't it just sound wonderful working at Bungie just now? That sounds like so much fun. They really care about their people.
Like players for marathons like 10, 11,000, which for a live service game of that size is just pathetic. Like,
It's the one everyone cares about.
so what's Helldiver sitting at right now?
Everybody. Come on in, everybody. It's going to be more of a chill night tonight. I'm going to chill with you guys for 2 hours, and then I'm going to go play D&D.
Hey.
Well, more like I'm going to DM
By play,
D&D.
you mean... I was gonna say, and by play, you mean DM.
Yeah, I gotta go be Dungeon Daddy. Needs an update. Oh, where to fucking start?
Auto line.
But the... Listen,
And the Paladins will be a 3-man unit. Just wait and see.
Yeah, I know. Like, the moment they get updated... Grey Knight's desperate. What army?
Rubric means definitely because their kit is actually... because they can't split it.
How was your day? I had a date with a guy and it was awful. I'm sorry. What class do you normally play in D&D? If I'm playing D&D, I play Sorcerer, I play Paladin, I play, Mechanist, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Artificer?
Artificer. There we go. Because I like the Artificer, but I'm never allowed to fucking play it! I want you to know you're the reason I got back in 40k. 8th left because of toxic outsiders, and 9th, and I'm returning for 11th. Your greatest lesson, it's just plastic, bro. It's a hard lesson that I had to learn too. Quite a hard lesson. Oh shit, my stream is fucking up. What?
Okay, I thought that was just me.
No,
I had internet problems all day.
it's warning me right now. It's warning me right now. Shut up, me.
Seems to be stabilizing now.
Yeah. Holy shit, my views just skyrocketed. Nope, it's doing it again. I have no idea what's going on. What the fuck? Yeah.
Bear with us. We're currently having some issues.
Yeah, give me a minute, chat. My internet's not stable. I do see that person's question about why the Tanith first only aren't talked about. That will be like the first thing I'm answering when I know that shit's stable. Yep. Okay, well...
I'm doing the speed test in the regular speed test app is also saying that it's...
That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I won't go further in. Ugh. All right. Hello. I have no idea why the internet is doing what it's doing. Frames are dropping. That's like what it keeps telling me.
Seems to be going okay at the moment.
Yeah, dropped frames detected over last 2 minutes. 46%, 55%, 26%. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Task Manager, can you share with me what's going on, buddy? Because there's like 4 things going on.
What will it close down?
No, it closes my model.
You got your on your computer, look to see if you're connected to a Wi-Fi that gives you a notice if you have troubles.
Yeah.
The other side.
But it doesn't tell me.
I know that, but that could be a thing.
Hey guys, if you're on YouTube, are you having issues or just Twitch?
YouTube is having problems.
YouTube's having issues.
YouTube is having problems.
Okay, it's a YouTube issue, not a Twitch issue.
Which seems to be a little bit more stable, whereas YouTube is doing the spinny circle thing.
Should solve itself then, because, like... if it's not on my end, there's nothing I can do about it. Right? Oh yeah, the Omnisci... The Void Dragon's being a bit of a bitch today. That was also the same person who asked us on your Need to Know about doing a Need to Know on the Imperium and Chaos before the sub-factions. Models that you can play in 40k, but for all intents and purposes, the Tanith First and Only story is, like, done. Until they decide more money needs to be made. I like their playstyle because they fit my playstyle. No, as long as you have the army that you want, that's it. Like, play the army much.
Another one.
Nope, it's a they wanted to pack more troops inside a fucking bus and fight off infantry swarms. So they basically ripped off the las cannon, slapped a bunch of bolters on it, and called it a day. And the Mechanicus didn't sign off on it until 90% of Space Marine chapters.
Heresy.
Yeah, and then they'll all look at you and call you an idiot. Do you think an Imperial Knights / Orc army would work? What are you talking about? Are we talking about, like, the new ally rules that popped up? Because you could make any army. What do you do with them?
They're just yet another specialized guard regiment.
Yeah, like, they don't have any models outside of Gaunt's Ghosts, which is his special command squad, and 10 sniper rifles. And they're not talked about that much because it's just outside of the books. That's it. They're mentioned in Need to Know Imperial Guard when I get there. It depends. But the one thing that people need to understand about 40k is that 40k is not built equally. If times they'll be mentioned. But if it's like an obscure faction, like the Sevlar Chem Dogs, you're not getting mentioned a whole bunch.
Prize and exorcists.
Yeah, like the Space Marines, although they get a lot of spotlight, what Space Marines are getting the spotlight is the question you should be asking. And that comes down, and guys, that comes down to marketing and such. You know, like, what are the popular regiments, right? Like, what are the popular regiments? Cadians, they're the poster boys of the faction, of the Imperial Guard, Kriegers, Catachan. That's another model line that needs an update. Catachan definitely needs new models. Those are the popular guardsmen. Those are the popular guardsmen. Not Tanith. We want these guys, not these guys. And the fact that Gaunt itself, and you should count your black, there's not much to be done with them. But if you want to play them,
which you can do quite easily with masking tape. It's a good trick for it.
One debt to society later.
Steel Legion might be popular, but they're also deeply problematic in terms of their design. And what they actually announced at Adepticon, if people actually care to look at it, wasn't Steel Legion. It was armor. It was Armageddon mechanized infantry. Was what they were described as.
which means that we will be getting Armageddon Regiment back, but it's not the Steel Legion.
Well, the way I like to describe like the Steel Legion thing versus everyone else is it's like looking at a Marine and saying, "Oh, soldier." Technically yes, but no. There's
You're
a formation
technically
within.
correct. The best kind of correct.
Sorry, is the Steel Legion armored? The Steel Legion mechanized infantry is what they referred to them as. So they're a subgroup of the Steel Legion. You know, the one that's less Nazi.
Well, less Nazi coded.
That's
a distinction I don't care to make.
I got a comment on one of my videos where it's like, they tried to pull the argument of, it's actually racist to include black people in this faction. And I'm just like...
Which faction?
In Space Wolves.
Oh?
It's actually more racist to be inclusive, is basically what he was arguing. I'm like, I see. You're a Steven Crowder fan. Got it. I can write your opinions off.
One debt to society later.
Totally forgot to type. Love what you do. Keep it up, brother. Have a bonus.
I'm currently working on my custodies.
You on Corn Berserkers?
It's weird the new tanks look a lot like World War II German tanks.
No,
not
those
really.
are actually mainly U.S. design.
It's only that new
You have the
transport that looks like the German
Yeah.
one.
Like you have the
It looks like
M3
it's a
half
half
track.
track, but it looks like it looks like an American half track. German
Yeah.
half tracks look totally different. Like if you want a cheaper version of it, you can go to Warlord Games and buy their M3 half track model, and it will be a fantastic APC for you. Like seriously.
Actually, I just thought of something. Brood Brothers will get a field day with that transport.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
open topped.
Like
Satchel charges.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Gene Stealer Cult players, I think you just got handed a fucking godsend of an idea. Run with it. The fuck are they talking about? Like 1d4 healing? tell you right now, painting fucking... Painting Landraider is a pain in the ass. You can use a lot of the 30k Marines in your Chaos armies. And you can still run all of the Horus Heresy vehicles in 40k. You're just running them in Legends, which means you're playing a for fun game.
The new Custodes models are kind of up in the air right now.
You can run
You don't know?
Knights.
They said
Probably with 11th coming out.
Yep.
with 11th, yeah, either with the
Yeah.
codex or so they'll be usable.
Yep.
So that was reassuring at least.
And if it's a firstborn unit, you can use a lot of the 30k, so on and so forth. Just want to say that I love your level-headed take on the hobby. I don't play, but I need to keep it welcome to the wider community so that I can keep getting my books, video games, and YouTube video lore. You're welcome. It's kind of sad that I need to be irrational, because it's fucking dumb as shit being irrational. Because you're either doing it because you're genuinely stupid, or you're doing it because you know it gets you money. I'm doing the non-profitable way of doing it. Actually, think before I post. How dare I not be angry? How dare!
Okay.
Ah! You're awesome. I'm me. I'm not that awesome.
Spectrum, a problem with your plan, unfortunately. Sigmar Fantasy 30k and 40k, not all of them use the same.
There is a lot of overlap, but
There is, but like you're not gonna be able to play a pure like just buy one army and use them for all 4 games.
yeah.
Technically, yes, you can.
Oh, technically. We got the technically!
Chaos Demons.
Yeah, the female Custodes thing was made up rage from Twitter. Most actual players and people didn't give 2 shits.
Yeah.
And the sales of those models kind of shows that.
Yeah.
They went out of stock immediately.
Oh, but those are scalpers, and you think a company gives a shit? With scalpers
Sales
or
are
not?
sales.
Scalpers only buy things if they think they can sell it, which means they think there's demand.
Interesting. Interesting turn of events, chat. But yeah, like, I constantly called people on it, like, left and right, where they're like, well, I'm bitching about. Then why are you bitching about this? Because you didn't complain when the other ones were mentioned, but now you feel the need to rise up.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they had nothing. They had an absolutely awesome character in the Custodes codex. That's something.
My overall point is that you didn't give a shit about retcons until your culture war nonsense brain kicked in. To be fair, I don't think the Emperor would give a damn who protects them as long as they do their damn job. Yeah, he brainwashed those kids very well to be his companions.
He brainwashed those babies. He genetically processed those babies.
Yeah. Choice.
No.
To be fair, neither were those kids that were turned into Marines, but...
No.
Qualify you and stuff, I believe.
Yep. Welcome to the Ultramarines. You're gonna play the Olympics, and then we're gonna horribly mutate your body.
Though,
at least they're nice about it.
yeah. It's not like the Space Wolves. They're just picking you up off the street and just start shoving organs into you.
Now hold on, it's not streets. It's
tundra.
That. It's tundra and wastelands. Let's be real about this.
Yeah. The Space Wolves just dump you on the most inhospitable planet in the galaxy, one that literally should not exist, does not make sense in terms of any rules of how planets should actually operate. Probably because it's an artificial creation. And if you survive, cool. You get to be a space Viking and also a werewolf.
Here's some grog.
I also love pointing out the fact that the Fag was designed by Perturabo.
Also, they don't call it that.
They don't call it the Fang.
Nope.
Well, no, the Space Wolves don't.
They call it the Et. Like they're making a whole. They've made like a whole thing since like the start of the heresy that the things that people call the Space Wolves do not use those words for any of it. Like,
Snake, thank you for the follow.
it's a whole thing.
For some reason, YouTube can't get its shit together. Google's too busy grabbing those AI data centers and slapping them in places where no... it seems that this AI... And, like, we're losing money on it. Let's invest more money into this, guys. I really think this Ponzi scheme... I mean, this capital adventure is going to be worth it. Thank you. Made me confident enough to jump into it and just build some miniatures. I'm glad. Again, like every miniature, every army is like your first army is your first army. Your first model is your first model. Will it be perfect? Will it be great? No. But every great journey begins with but a single step.
What was your first model?
My first model was an orc boy from 4th edition. And then...
You, Ticum.
Hey, Ticum, what was your first one?
Mine? I think it was... Or a guardsman, one of the two.
I think mine was a... It would have been it was a Space Marine, but it would have been the Space Marine 2nd edition set, not the monopose ones. There was another set of them that were like metal bodies with plastic arms. And those were great because you had to cut the handle off the bolt guns to glue it on top of the hand. So it would fit.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, so I just glued it to the outside of the fist.
Yeah, chat, back in the day, you bitch about models today, but back then I had to cut the fucking handle off my bolters to... Oh, I'm being raided! Fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is not the stream for raiding.
Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. I very much appreciate you. Micah Genius? I don't know how to say your name. I am so sorry.